Now, security at schools should be a huge part of the discussions coming out of this tragedy. And while some schools are starting to beef up resource officers, it seems others have different ideas, like see-through backpacks. Now, I'm completely willing to hear arguments for how a see-through backpack is going to help anything, but from my point of view, it just seems like they took a page from the TSA. You punish law-abiding citizens out of fear of criminals. I mean, I should be able to bring my shampoo on a flight without CIA clearance, regardless of any failed terrorist attack, to use liquids in an effort to blow up a plane. I mean, honestly, taking my shampoo doesn't, I've had like your shampoo, your conditioner, toothpaste, that doesn't make the world safer. It's a knee-jerk reaction to a problem that requires serious intelligence gathering to solve. Like Israelify the airports. We've talked about that for a long time. I have on my radio program, the Israelification of airports. Now, the same can be said for these see-through backpacks, though. Who are we stopping with these see-through backpacks? I mean, right out of the gate, I'm kind of wondering like what criminal intent on shooting up a school is now prevented from doing so because he has a see-through backpack. Half of these school shooters just waltzed right into the front door and opened fire. Now, it doesn't seem like the bigger problem is that anyone who wants to can waltz into the front door of a school with no interference. I mean, how does a see-through backpack stop that? How would a see-through backpack stop the Parkland murderer? It's not like he attended class and started shooting in third period by pulling a gun out of his JanSport bag. The scumbag didn't even go to the school anymore. Is there some alternate reality where all of this would have been stopped by forcing young girls to have their tampons visible for all to see? I mean, you're just punishing those who did nothing as a way to appear like you're doing something and attempting to lull a sense of security, a false sense of security, which could ultimately be worse if it makes people believe that they are safe when they are not. The students themselves are not happy with this new rule. Watch.
I think one of the other important things to realize is many students want their privacy. There are many, for example, females at our school when they go through their menstrual cycle, they don't want people to see their tampons and stuff. And it's just it's unnecessary. It's embarrassing for a lot of the students, and it makes them feel isolated and separated from the rest of American school culture, where they're having essentially their First Amendment rights infringed upon because can't freely wear whatever backpack they want, regardless of what it is. It has to be a clear backpack.
Now, I don't really think that having a clear backpack is a violation of your First Amendment right or your Fourth Amendment. I mean, you're at a school, but it is an interesting point and one that you can actually replicate, not so much in school, but actually with TSA. The claim is that it's a violation of privacy in the First Amendment. I mean, it's not, but it does. I mean, you do lose a little bit of privacy there. You do. I mean, it definitely punishes the 99.99999% of students that emphatically did not shoot up the school for the crimes of the one person that did. And I hope that the gun grabbers who are against this will really think about that. And think about this too. What did a clear backpack have to do with 45 missed calls to Broward Sheriff's Office? What did a clear backpack have to do with 2 missed FBI tips? What did a clear backpack have to do with a story that I'm going to tell you coming up next? What happens, by the way, when you regulate the rights away of those who were never breaking the law as a way of dealing with a crime committed by somebody else? If you're careful, you get good old-fashioned loss of autonomy and natural rights, all in the name of security. And I hope that is not what everyone was marching for a few weekends ago.